The San Andreas Fault is a major geological fault, which is a fracture or zone of fractures between two blocks of rock, located in California. It is a transform fault that extends for approximately 800 miles through the state, from the Salton Sea in the south to Cape Mendocino in the north. The fault marks the boundary between two tectonic plates, the North American plate to the east and the Pacific plate to the west. The San Andreas Fault is known for its frequent and sometimes destructive earthquakes. These earthquakes occur when two tectonic plates that are in contact with each other along the fault move suddenly and release energy. This energy is then transmitted through the Earth's crust, causing the ground to shake and often resulting in damage to buildings, roads, and other structures. The effects of earthquakes along the San Andreas Fault can be severe and wide-ranging. The first is ground shaking. This is when the shaking caused by earthquakes along the fault can be severe and can cause damage to buildings, roads, bridges, and other structures. The next is ground rupture. In some cases, earthquakes along the San Andreas Fault can cause the ground to split or rupture, leading to significant damage to buildings and other structures. Next is landslides. Earthquakes can also trigger landslides, which can cause damage to homes, roads, and other structures, as well as block roads and other transportation routes. The fourth effect is tsunamis. In some cases, earthquakes along the fault can also generate tsunamis, which can cause significant damage to coastal communities. And finally, we have secondary hazards, which include fires, gas leaks, and other damages that can pose as a threat to people and property. Despite the potential dangers associated with the San Andreas Fault, it is important to note that not all earthquakes along the fault are necessarily destructive. Many small earthquakes occur along the fault each year without causing any significant damage. Nevertheless, the potential for large and destructive earthquakes remains a concern for communities throughout California.